Hello, welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hey, thanks for stopping by, checking out my channel. Well, it's all about crochet. Well, sometimes it's about knitting and sometimes it's about yarn, but mostly it's about my life and my journey through this fantastic yarning community. Returning subscribers, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your Friday with me. Boy, has it been a week around here. Okay, the last time I talked to you was on Monday. Today is Friday, October 11th, 2024. Hurricane Milton has come and gone. I have been through some things. I have been through the blizzard of 79 in Chicago. I have been through several other blizzards since then. Everybody in Chicago goes by the blizzard of 79. That was a really bad one. I've been through tornadoes. I've been through raging thunderstorms with straight line winds. Hurricane Milton was probably the most scared I've ever been, as far as what damage would be done, because not only did we have hurricane coming through, but before the hurricane hit land, it was sending out these, like, they were calling them like supercells of tornadoes. And our tornado warnings were, most of them stayed south, but they were up here too. Not as many. They had, I think, a record number of like 128 tornado warnings out of the Miami weather center. So when you're worried about hurricane force winds and you're worried about tornadoes, yeah, it was a really, really stressful buildup to the hurricane itself. And then when the hurricane made landfall and it got here, and I want to say the worst of it got to where I am, we lost power 8:30 on Wednesday night. And you forget out here how dark it is. When that initial power outage happened and it got super dark, it was kind of scary. So, you know, we did all the things. We had all of our supplies ready to go. We turned on our flashlights. I lit a candle. With cats, we don't want to do a whole lot of candles. And, you know, we got ourselves situated. We gave it a few minutes, just thinking that hopefully maybe it would come back on right away. And it after about 15 minutes, we knew it wasn't going to. So I went out, got the generator started, got a fan plugged in, the radio plugged in, the refrigerator and the freezer plugged in. And then we kind of just sat in the dark and waited and waited and waited, and we knew this was going to be a long powerless event. So we decided, and thank goodness the weather was cooperating enough that it was cool enough. We were not, like, they've had hurricanes come through here where it was 95 degrees and 110% humidity. It was in the 70s. The wind was howling, of course, and the humidity wasn't so high. So we were on like the cool side of this. I don't know. I still don't know all of the hurricane terminology, but it was in the 70s. And so we were able to keep our doors and windows opened. So we got enough breeze so we weren't uncomfortable. And boy, let me tell you, the fresh air felt good. After being locked up since probably March, we haven't opened our windows. It felt good to open the windows, let me tell you. So Tom and I adventure camped in our own living room. We didn't even go out to the motorhome. It wasn't necessary. The only reason we would have gone out to the motorhome is if we needed the air conditioner. We didn't need it on Wednesday night. So I slept on the couch. He slept in his recliner. That way we didn't have to drag extension cords all through the house, because we already had the fan hooked up in the living room. So it worked out, except for the fact that my couch is extremely uncomfortable and I got zero sleep. And I mean zero sleep. The wind was so strong. Yeah, there were times when I thought we have metal awnings over our windows as protection. Not only did they protect from the direct sun, but they kind of protect our windows from flying debris. I thought they were going. I thought they were going to get blown off. It was, I'll pop a video in here somewhere. I went out about 9:30 Wednesday night just to show my kids how strong the winds were and what it was, how the rain was going. I'll pop that in there so you can see. Okay. This is, I don't even know where we are in relation to where Milton is, but we lost power about an hour ago. It's about 9:30. Generators are on all over the neighborhood. I'm going to be quiet so you can hear the wind. You can see the rain going 7 different directions at the same time. I'll check in later, you guys. It was, you could see the rain. It was going in like 4 different directions at the same time. The winds were really strong, and we were on the north side of this storm. So I can't imagine what the people on the dirty side of the storm, which is the south side of the storm, or the people who were in the eye wall, like down in Bradenton and Sarasota in the Tampa area. Yeah, that was a long night. And then of course yesterday, we sat without power all day long. I think it was finally about 5:30, 6 o'clock yesterday when we got our power. So we went for about 21 hours with no power. I crocheted during the day, but Tom was bored to tears. He's not a reader, and he doesn't do crafty things. So yeah, he was pretty bored, but we got through it. Thankfully, knock on wood, there was no damage to the house. And I think basically when Helene blew through 2 weeks ago, she knocked all the dead stuff out of the trees, because I don't even have that much yard debris to pick up. But since I literally got no sleep Wednesday, I am paying for it yesterday and today. Massive headache, because, you know, headaches go with the dehydration and the lack of sleep. And so yeah, I've been a couch potato for the last 2 days. So today I have got to get out there and pick up what little stuff needs to be picked up, put my things back up, like my plants and my sun catchers and my wind chimes. All those need to go back up. I'm not in a rush to do it. I'll get to it when I get to it. Everything else survived. We lost nothing. Nothing in the yard got knocked over. Nothing. I mean, we got lucky. We got a lot of rain. Our roads. I live on a sand road, a dirt road that is now full of big pits with lots of water in them, but they'll dry up in another day or two. We're supposed to have a few days of dryness. So all in all, Milton has come and gone, and boy did he disrupt our lives, but we are back to normal. So getting back to normal, and I know you're all going to ask, I don't know. I have not heard anything about Camp Boggy Creek. I don't know if they survived without damage. I am thinking they are far enough inland that they are okay. Now, I'm not saying they are perfect, but I don't think there was any catastrophic anything in that area. So, because they're far enough east of the storm, so they may have had some minor stuff, branches and stuff, but I have not heard anything about major damage. So we're gonna just hope and pray that they're all okay down there. So anyway, Fridays is Boggy Creek Day around here, and I did put one blanket together. You know, I'm keeping with my goal, one blanket a week. And I do have a few packages to open of squares that you sent. There probably and most likely be some down at the mailbox, but I have not left the house in 3 days, so I will get them and we'll show them next week if there's some down there. But we'll go through the ones that we have here today. so that you can see what has come in. My blanket this week, I'm gonna be honest with you, I went the easy route. Remember last week, the sisters who sent me all the squares that had the hearts in them, and I said, I wonder if there's enough to make a blanket. Well, there was. I made a blanket of all of the squares with the hearts in it. And of course, yes, one has to be upside down. But this one, I think, turned out really, really cute. All the fun squares with the hearts and all the different bright colors. I love, this is turning out to be one of my favorite ones. Love it very much. So, and then the border I did the joining, like single crochet, chain 3 single crochet, but in the single crochet, I did a picot. So picot all the way around. So we've got a cute little border. I just think this one turned out so cute. And I absolutely love all the bright colors. This one turned out amazing. So thank you again, ladies, for sending in all these squares. It turned out so fun. And I told you I would make an entire blanket out of this one. So now, as I'm dropping stuff all over, let's look at what was sent from you guys, squares wise. Now, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, Boggy Creek, it's a camp in Eustis, Florida here. It is our service project. Nancy, she's got yarn too, Lynette at Charmed Grammy, Juan the Yarn Addict, and myself. We're the fearsome foursome, the Boggy Brigade. We have a lot of help with a lot of other podcasters, a lot of other creators, content creators, and we are collecting blankets for the kids. It's part of their volunteer program where you can send them a blanket that can go on the bed. The blanket, the crocheted or knitted blanket, ends up going home with the kids. It's their souvenir, their forever souvenir. So we're having a blast collecting all these blankets. We obviously didn't have an unboxing on Wednesday because, you know, Nancy and I were in a hurricane. But right now, as of today, I lost my page. $810 blankets so far, and we've only been collecting for 2 months. We started in August. So we're going for our goal of 2,025 blankets in 2025. We're going to get there, you guys. I have faith in this community. I know you guys are going to come through in spades. So remember, your blankets need to be 35 to 40 inches wide, 40 to 50 inches long, or that sweet spot is a 40 by 40 square. We can do this. So my blankets, that one, I did it a little bit different than I normally do because I wanted the hearts to stay the same way. I did 8 rows of 7 squares. Normally I do 7 rows of 8 squares. So it's more long than wide, or, you know, the math. I don't do the math, but this time I did 8 rows of 7 squares to make it more in the square. This one, I think it came out to be like 38 inches wide by like 42 inches or 43 inches long. So it fits in the parameters of the blankets, but I needed to do it that way so that I could have all the hearts the same way, and it looked correct. So anyway, the squares that I'm collecting are 5 by 5 inch squares, and all of your bright fun colors. You can send them to me and I will put them in a blanket. I've been doing this now going on, this is the 2nd year, and I have a ton of squares that I'm still going through and loving it so much. So also, if you are interested in helping out the Boggy Brigade but don't want to make a blanket, don't want to send some squares because, you know, sending stuff is stupid expensive, we have a swag shop this year. We have a spring shop. The link is listed in my description box below. you can go there and you can buy a t-shirt or a sweatshirt or a coffee mug or a water bottle or a, I don't know, there's all kinds of stuff on there that has the Boggy Blanket Brigade logo on it, and you can participate that way, and all the proceeds go directly to Boggy Creek. And we are currently at $459.46 that will be sent to Boggy Creek through the swag shop. So it's been fun, you guys. We're only into month 2, and we're doing this until February. We'll be delivering the blankets in March. So anyway, let's get to what you guys sent us. This first one, I have to apologize to the person who sent this box. This box got put in the wrong place. It got put with a bunch of other boxes that were being put aside for a project for my husband. And when he went to go through it, he's like, hey, this has got your name on it. This one came through at the end of August. So it's been here for a while, and I apologize. It came from Westfield, Indiana. So really sorry that this one sat here that long. But, you know, sometimes you do the organization things and it still gets messed up. So, it says, hello, my name is Rebecca and I'm new to your channel. Well, hi, Rebecca. Great. Sorry, Rebecca. I hope you can use these 5-inch squares for your Boggy Blanket Brigade blankets. And she sent, so, oh, this is soft yarn. Some really pretty ones with, oh, we got a heart and another heart. And some of the bright colors. Oh, some more, another heart in pink. Oh, there's a circle to a square. I love those. Some more circles to squares. Rebecca, these are fabulous. These definitely will go in a blanket. Your yarn is really soft. So thank you so much for sending them. Sorry it took me so long to open them. I really apologize. Yeah. But thank you for watching, and thank you for sending the squares, and I really do appreciate it. The next one comes from Cindy in Kissimmee, Florida. Hey, hope you managed to get through Milton okay. And we have a note, and it says, thank you for everything you're doing for the kids. I hope this is okay. I thought the need was better to go to you, your yarny friend, Cindy. And she sent, oh, she sent me a bunch of hearts. Some pink hearts. Oh, these are great, Cindy. We'll use these, definitely. These will get sewn onto a blanket for sure. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. There's a bunch more down in here in the pink and the red. So thank you so much, Cindy. I will definitely sew these onto some of the blankets that don't have squares with hearts on them. And you're asking, why is she so excited about hearts? Every blanket that I've made since last year has had a heart on it somewhere. Just another little indication that these squares and these blankets were put together with love and just sending that little bit of extra special vibes to the kids who really need it. I mean, okay, this is not a square. I will look at this one later. This one came from Sherry Craig. Sherry, I'll look at this later. This was not squares. No problem. We'll check that out later. The kids that go to this camp are kids who are sick. They have some kind of an illness that affects their day-to-day life, and they need a place to go where they can go and just be a kid. And they fish and they hike and they do talent shows and arts and crafts. And while they're there, they're medically supervised. So it's an amazing place. There are several videos in my description box. They have their own YouTube channel. They have a website. Go check them out, you guys. You will be forever changed if you watch some of these videos. Okay, this comes from Mel in Colorado. I don't see a note. She sent me a few squares in some bright colors. Love the yellow. So, ooh, that's cute with a star and a circle. Love these, Mel. These are amazingly perfect for what we're doing. Oh, this one's cute. some red. I'll get the bright colors with the yellow. Great job. Exactly what we're looking for. Thank you so much, Mel. I appreciate it. That will go into the box with all the other ones and get added into a blanket sometime soon. And the last one today is, aha, we have a note. Lynanne, thank you for collecting the squares and making the blankets for Camp Boggy, plus your effort in putting them together. Hopefully these few squares will work for a blanket. Thanks, Tweeters Amigurumi, Linda, and Fuzzy Butt Crochet Denise. Well, thank you so much, ladies. Can't wait to see what you sent. Some really, this is nice soft yarn too, girls. Ooh, I like the purple and some reds and some blues. Cute, perfect 5-inch squares to add to the, I love this one. This is really pretty. So we've got that, and then we've got over here, and this one, and my hair is not cooperating today, you guys. We have some squares with hearts on them. So cute. The hearts are sparkle yarn. Excuse me. Wow, that one came out of nowhere. Okay. I think this is Pokemon. Is it Star Wars or Pokemon? See, I don't do video games and all that stuff. Star Wars, but it's cute. I'm sure a boy will love, or even a girl, somebody will love this square. That took a lot of time and effort. And then we've got some cute flowers and another heart. You guys, I love these so much. Thank you so much for sending me these and taking the time to make these beautiful squares for the kids. And I can't wait to put them into a blanket for them with all of your good vibes and intentions sent to them. So with that, you guys, short, well, not really short, it's 20 minutes, but I'm gonna let you get back to your Friday. If you are still cleaning up from Helene or from Milton, know that I'm thinking about you and keeping you in my good thoughts and prayers. Everybody else, have a fantastic weekend, but remember to take care of yourself and give yourself some grace. But above all, be kind to everyone, and I will talk to you on Monday. Have a good one.